So I am unfortunately having to redo this video. I somehow managed to delete my old video where I talk about the first jumper skirt I ever made. So that is why I'm going to be redoing it right now. So this is the first jumper skirt I ever made. It's made out of fabric I got at Walmart, and it says all things grow with love along the bottom here. I got this fabric from Walmart because it was really cheap and it had a border print. And I thought that that was perfect for Lolita, especially about 5 years ago. Border prints were like the thing as opposed to all over prints. And I also thought it was pretty cute. Now this dress is not lined because it was my first dress ever made, so I had to put it on the mannequin a lot, and I had to pin it in certain places so I could tailor it and take it in and figure out what really would look good and what would be fitted. But I did go like all out on this, like for being my first handmade jumper skirt. Here's the waist ties, and I'll show you guys the details on that. Use a little bit of the pretty just crochet lace, and I put a little bow on there to match. It has a pretty corseted back with some shirring, with a small shirring panel in there. And I have these little pieces of lace that I could use to make the holes. So the other fun thing about this is that this yoke is actually put on after the fact. I had sewn it on, what did I have? Did I sew it? No, I did not. Okay, this isn't even sewn on. I liquid stitched this bad boy on after the fact. I probably like stuck it on my mannequin and then liquid stitched it and like pinned it in place. That sounds like something I would do if I'm recalling correctly. Because I didn't know how to do it where you cut the part out in the bodice and just sew the yoke in. I'd never seen a dress like that because I didn't own any Lolita dresses. The pattern that this was modeled after was the carousel bodyline dress, and that didn't have a yoke. So I didn't know how to do a yoke. I am pretty happy with the details on it for being a first time thing. Here it's got some crochet lace right here, so it's got some vintage ruffled lace here. It's got some eyelet lace here, which is probably what most people would consider to be like the Rochelle lace, a little bit cheaper lace, because it came from a vintage bin of lace that I had, and I didn't have my hands on mesh embroidered lace yet. This is really hard to get it back then, unless you bought it on Taobao or if one random Etsy seller happened to have some. So this is also when I was doing the elasticy straps. Since this was for me, that wasn't really necessary. I really just did it for the aesthetic. I thought it looked really cute. But this is a great thing if you are plus sized and you need to be able to pull this dress down to where you want it to sit. That's a good tip if you want to be making your own jumper skirts. Having these elasticy straps can really help with that, especially if the way it fits changes with your bra size or things like that. And this will accommodate that. A lot of bustier friends of mine have said that they don't like it when the top part of the jumper skirt will basically, it'll sit up here on them, and that's not cool. So along the bottom here, I finished it off with that same lace that's along the top. The one thing that I'm a little critical about is that I had no way of doing the border print like right along the hem. That would have been ideal, but this was the only way I could utilize the fabric in a way that like I wasn't spending like lots more money. Because I believe that I got all of this, I think I made the whole dress with 2 yards of fabric. And if I wanted to try to make the border print right at the bottom, I would have had to cut it higher here, which means I would have had to probably use 4 yards. So it wasn't worth it to me to just have the border print being at the very bottom, because it still looks cute. The other thing is this dress has it's a regular zipper, and I had it so if I iron it down, it actually would lay flat, where it has a little flap to cover the zipper. So it's not too bad. It's just, it's just flapping up right now because it's not ironed. Also, it has pockets. My dress has pockets on both sides, or is it on both sides? Did I put it under the, yeah. I put it on both sides even though it has a zipper, which is something that I have not seen AP do. At least not on the dresses that I have altered in the past. Back when I had Truly Darling, I didn't see that very often, that the dress would have a pocket on both sides with the zipper. So sometimes, but not that often. The cats are playing. What are you doing? Hey, hey, hey. So there you go. That is the first jumper skirt I ever made. Please tell me about your guys' experiences making jumper skirts, what your first jumper skirt looked like, the kind of fabric you used, where you got it, all that fun stuff. If you've written a blog about it or you did your own video, you can comment to me about it below or link me about it, because I'd love to hear your stories about what your experience was like. That would be fun to you know, share with you guys mine and you guys share your experiences with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day, guys. See ya!